How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the Thule T2 XTR bike carrier on our 2021 Nissan Murano. The T2 XTR is a wheel-mounted bike carrier, so what that's going to do for you is going to secure your bike to the back of your vehicle by making contact with your front and rear wheel. It doesn't have any contact with your top tube, so if you have an unconventional frame or carbon fiber frame bike, this is going to be a great option to secure your bike without making any contact. On the back of our vehicle, it doesn't take up very much space and it gives you a lot of flexibility. Using the handle here, we're able to tilt our carrier and access our cargo area pretty easily. You can see there's plenty of space and you don't have to worry about any contact with the bike that we have here. It may vary depending on your specific bike, but that is a pretty impressive amount of space to access your cargo space. So now I'm gonna lift this guy back up. We're gonna take the bike off and take a closer look at some of the features on the carrier. All right, we're just gonna release our ratchet strap here and just slide our clip through. And then we're just gonna pull the gray trigger and lift up on our front hook and just lift our bike out of the way. You can see that it is quite wide. It'll accommodate your fat tires. It also has this narrow path here for your road bikes. So it's versatile depending on what type of bike carrier you have. And your rear cradle is adjustable and it just secures along the inside of your bike spoke. So this is a real sturdy design and easy to use. And you're quite beefy as well because it can support up to 60 pounds per bike. At the closest point, we're right at about 4 inches from the bumper. And we're adding overall a little over 3 feet. We're at 38 inches. And our clearance is going to be very similar to our shank due to the rise. And we're right at 11 inches off the ground. One thing to consider is when you're going up those steep inclines, if you have those heavier e-bikes on the rear of your vehicle, you may have some sag in your suspension. So just be cautious going up those steep driveways and ramps. Now I noticed when I was moving this Murano from one studio to the one I'm in now, that on the rear, it does engage your backup sonar sensors and it will block out your rear view camera in this folded position. You can see it blocks out your license plate also. However, tail lights are clear, back windows are clear. So you just may want to turn off those settings. And in the compact position, you're right at 16 inches. So it folds up quite nicely on the back of the Murano. On the bottom of our carrier, we actually have wheels that allow you to transport your bike carrier when you're taking it off the back of your Murano. And we're going down here to our anti-rattle knob. You can screw that in and that's going to actually stabilize the carrier in your 2-inch receiver. And it goes into the side. You don't need a pin. You use the auto attach system. So it's completely tool free. You just drop it in the receiver and lock it down. Also, what's really cool from Thule is that this is the exact same model in the 1.25 inch as far as the specs for the carrier. Only thing that changes is the receiver shank size. So you can go down to a 1.25 inch, or you can go with what we're looking at here, the 2-inch. Overall, this is a really great carrier. I like the fact that it's tool-free. It's very user-friendly. It's not a lot of knobs and cranks and things that you run into with other carriers. If I had to compare it to another premium carrier, I would say the Kuat NV 2.0 would be similar. But the Thule is a really popular brand and a really solid quality carrier. Well, thanks for hanging out with me while we took a look at the Thule T2 XTR bike carrier on our 2021 Nissan Murano. I'm Ed, this is etrailer.com, and you have a great day.